All right, ladies and gents, man. Look, this is going to be quick and just to the point, right? If she avoids intimacy but wants access to you, she's already decided. Again, if she avoids intimacy but wants access to you, she's already decided. Guys, anytime you make a play to get a woman to kick it with you, right? Anytime you make a play to set up a situation where you can see a woman, and if you imply in any way that you guys are getting together for the purposes of sex and she stalls you out, right? And she basically tells you anything along the lines of, I'm not that kind of girl. We should get to know each other more first. We can, we should at least go out on a date or two to see if we're compatible. And here's the reality, if you were compatible, she would be sexually attracted to you right now. And how do you know that to be the case? Because obviously you're sexually attracted to her. So the whole purpose of you conversating with her is to see if she's down to partake in a sexual activity with you or many sexual activities. So when you first meet a woman, again, if she avoids intimacy but wants access to you, she's already decided. Anytime women want access to you, but they don't want to have sex, they want non sexual access. They want attention. And I've said this for women, right? And this is for all women, not for some, but for all women. If a woman can get some of her needs, wants, and desires met without having sex to do it, they're going to do it. Again, let me repeat that. If women can get some of their needs, wants, and desires fulfilled without having to have sex to do it, they're going to elect to go that route. If she avoids intimacy but wants access to you, she's already decided. Guys, and I keep saying it, I keep saying this, I keep repeating this. Why guys don't get it, I don't fucking understand. If you walk up on a woman, right, and within 10, 15, 30 seconds, she's telling you she's not interested. Now, peep what I'm telling you. If she's telling you that quickly, all of you guys have experienced that, where almost as soon as you walked up and began introducing yourself, the woman was dismissive of your presence, right? So if women know that quickly, they don't want your dick, then they know just as quickly that they do, period. Exceptions aside. But here's the thing about sex and about women actually being attracted to men. Women know the very first conversation that they have with you, whether or not you are the kind of guy they could potentially see themselves with sexually. Again, potentially. Sometimes they know I want his dick now. Other times they're like, I'm curious. We'll see. But again, that speaks to the level of sexual attraction. If a woman is on that we'll see tip, her level of attraction to you isn't as strong as it needs to be for you to continue the interaction. Because at that juncture, all you're going to be doing is performing, trying to show the woman why she should fuck with you, why she should choose you. And then you're going to end up doing what a lot of you guys end up doing, which is some sucker shit, which is bending the knee, following a woman's lead, acquiescing to the woman. Many of you end up doing that because she's showing you some level of interest. And you think if I keep going, I can get to the sex. But peep the title. If she avoids intimacy but wants access to you, she's already decided. Let me just say this real quick. This is what I don't understand about dudes. Okay. And I keep trying to give y'all the game so y'all can get it by now. And this is where influence comes in, influence and leverage. If you know that women covet access to men's non sexual time, attention, intimacy, and affection, why the fuck are you giving it to women before they sample your dick? If you know that women covet non sexual intimacy, time, energy, attention, and affection, why would you give it to women up front with the hope that you get sex on the back end? That's no different than taking a woman out on a date or multiple dates, assuming, expecting, or hoping that sex is going to happen. It's no different. It's no different. If she avoids intimacy, gentlemen, but she wants access to you, she's already decided. She's already decided that you're not the kind of guy she wants to have casual sex with. At least not on your terms. Not on your terms. In order for you to have casual sex encounters on your terms, where women are not attempting to withhold sex or avoid intimacy, first and foremost, the woman has to be sexually attracted to you, period. Secondly, but more importantly, she has to be willing to have sex on your terms, period. Because if she's not having sex on your terms, again, she's already decided. She's already decided that, hey, I know you want me. I know you're attracted to me. I see this. And I'm going to leverage the fact that you desire me as much as you do. And I'm going to see if I can get what I want from you without having to have sex with you. Or at the bare minimum, I'm going to see what I can get from you, and maybe I'll give you sex later. But first, I need to see how consistent and how dedicated and how committed you are to giving me what I want on the front end. And a lot of you guys, most of you guys do that. You barter with women, you negotiate with women when it comes to sex. That's what you do. And when you lack game and sex appeal, that's exactly what happens. If she avoids intimacy but wants access to you, she's already decided that sex will not be prioritized in you guys' encounter. And that's what I need you to understand more than anything else. If she avoids intimacy but wants access to you, she's already decided that sex will not be prioritized between you guys. So if you know that you're dealing with a woman who is not prioritizing your desire to have sex, why are you fucking with her? I mean, besides the fact that you probably have low self esteem, more than likely you're insecure, you lack confidence, more than likely you've also pedestalized a woman, you're probably sexually frustrated, feeling like you need some female affection, nurturing, and companionship, right? You're probably needy. People pleaser, always searching for validation and acceptance, because it makes no sense for you guys to be attracted to a woman sexually and then she avoids intimacy but still is granted access to you non-sexually. Why are you doing that? Quite simply, you want to have sex with her. So you're doing whatever it is she wants you to do so you can get to the sex. And in many cases, the sex never fucking happens. Guys, I'm trying to wake y'all up so y'all can actually start having dating standards. Many of you have no standards when it comes to women. Zero, none at all. So as long as the woman is giving you attention, you're happy with it, right? Gentlemen, if she avoids intimacy but wants access to you, she's already decided. And in closing, let me say this: what you allow women to get away with in the beginning of your interaction, those women will continue to try and get away with those same things for as long as they know you. So if you allow a woman to get away with making you wait for sex during the relationship or during the time that you guys are dealing with each other, she's going to continue to barter with the sex and to negotiate the sex. Why? Because you've already done it before. You've already bended the knee. You've already acquiesced to her. You've already capitulated. You've already been following her lead. See, what you guys don't understand is once you go down that road of following a woman's lead and following behind a woman and dealing with a woman on her terms, that interaction is already corrupted. You're already in a situation where you're not going to be respected. But hey, I digress. For you pussy fiends and you pussy hounds that just got to have sex by any means necessary or at all costs, to the point where you compromise your dignity, your manhood, and your integrity, by all means, do what you got to do. But you've been warned. Guys, all of your encounters with women that you decide to advance forward should all be sexual. You should not be dealing with any women that don't want to advance the interaction forward sexually when you're ready. Period. Not when she's ready, when you're ready. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.